Okay, welcome guys to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. It is a Wake the F Up Monday. It is Monday, May the 4th, 2026, 6 minutes after the hour. Welcome, triple. Welcome. We're super excited to be here. We hope all is well. We hope your weekend was great, and we do pray that you and your family are well. And thank you so much. And please like, share, follow, subscribe, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team.
Yes.
It's the Wake the F Up Monday. This is where you get your morning started right, but it's also the place where we get the job done. So sit back, relax, tighten up your seatbelt, enjoy this ride for the next hour, and we are here for the challenge. And God bless you guys. Janice, Segure, good morning. God bless. It is good to see you this morning. And how are you, young lady?
Peace and love, Shawn. All is well over here. Peace and love, beautiful people. And welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Okay, I hope all is well on this beautiful, lovely Monday, May 4th, 2026. And let me tell you, the weather in my neighborhood right now, it is currently 54 degrees. The temperature is going to go up to about 65 degrees, and it's supposed to be sunny all day long. Okay, that sounds like it's going to be a great day to me. So for me, it's a move it Monday. You know, like get up, get out, and move your butt. That's what kind of day it is for me. So I'm Janice Segure from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team, the only place on earth where you get your morning started right.
Where you get your morning started right. Thank you so much, Janice, for that intro. Again, guys, you know Janice is the one with the radio voice, not me. She said move your butt. So I guess, be careful moving the butt, okay? But make sure you're doing your thing out there, and let's be careful on a Wake the F Up Monday. She's right. She talked about peace and love, and she said good morning, and that's when you get a certain age, like Janice and myself. And I think when you get you appreciate peace, right? So on a Wake the F Up Monday, let's start the day off peaceful. I mean, at least here in this chat room and in this universe, because there's a lot going on out in the world that we can't control. Some of it is foreseen and some of it is unforeseen, but she's absolutely right. Peace is the way to go. Back in the younger days, here on Wake the F Up Monday, Janice, Harvey didn't want peace. He didn't want it. Peace was boring. Peace was not what I wanted. I wanted chaos. Chaos was more exciting than peace. But back in those days, why bother with it? But now, as you get older, for me, obviously, for most of us would agree that a peaceful Tuesday afternoon or a peaceful Saturday or Sunday, just laying up, is worth more than the weight of gold. When you could sit back, lay around, and God has blessed you with a little bit of shelter. By the way, shout out to everybody on YouTube. Bless you with some shelter, a remote control, your favorite couch. I got a couch here in my crib. It's very durable, and my wife and I have a special relationship with our couch. So if you're in the house and you got a couch and you got a little comforter blanket, or you have those everyday items in the house that you wear or you lay on that gives you that certain amount of peace that the Queen Janice just talked about, your ass better be grateful.
Take advantage.
And there's some of us that got couches that we've had for years, and they still are durable and reliable.
Plastic on and everything, right, Shawn?
Put a number one in the chat room if you grew up with the plastic upholstery on the couch. There's a couch in here, and I think that in one of the couches that we have in this house, that my wife and I, we fight over that couch. We delegate time, allotted time to this couch. So guys, the question is, I've had this couch a few years, and I have a quality couch here, and we are blessed to have it. And the living room set, and and these kind of things that we have. Some of us have them, some of us don't. But if we have some place where we can sit our ass down, and before we move on, as Janet talked about this piece, then that's what it is. So, guys, my question to you on the Wake the F Up Monday, and welcome to this show. We truly appreciate you. Janice, is that couch of yours and that mansion that you live in with the nice neighbors in the driveway, is that couch a go-to for you from time to time? Do you look at your couch and you go, you know what, I'm gonna lay on you and we're gonna have a good, peaceful opportunity? Or are you not a couch kind of a person that lays up? Harvey is a couch kind of a person that could lay up with the remote control, watch the TV on with the White Sox.
Mm.
Janice, and and guys, Janice, they over there meditating and doing yoga and eating grapes. Janice, are you a couch layer?
At times, yes, I am. My favorite time to lay on the sofa would be on a Sunday. And I have to tell you, Shawn, we do have a sofa in no, not the family room, the living room, right, that we've had for many, many years. And it is extremely soft. It's like a butter soft leather. And the couch it's really old. Like it's time to get rid of it. But I don't want to get rid of it, Shawn, because it's so comfortable and it's so cozy. Like I said, it's a butter kind of a leather, really soft, but the cushion is so soft, and it's got the little chaise lounge, part to it as well. That is my go-to right there, on a Sunday, especially in the wintertime when the weather's, bad or whatever. And yeah, I like to prop up and watch some old reruns of Columbo.
Oh my God. Well, damn, she said Columbo. Listen,
that's my joint right there, okay?
Oh, we're getting into that in a minute before we start this show.
I am who I am, okay?
And I'm not mad at you. Thank God for Jesus. Yeah, it takes a couple. She makes a point. Let's give a round of applause for Janice. She's been on point for the last 7 minutes of this show.
Wait, I gotta tell you. The Godfather said, yes, Lord, I still have the plastic burns on my back from the plastic cover back in the day.
Yeah, but you know what? A shout out to the Godfather. But you're right, Janice. It's weird to say this, but I think it's true. I do agree with Janice. It takes a couple of years for that couch to break in real nice.
Yeah.
And then once you get that carpet to fit your soul and your body, you can't get rid of it.
No.
Why would we get rid of something that maybe somebody else might take advantage of or nobody won't? But why would we get rid of a couch that we have laid on a few times, a few thousand times or 100 times, and it fits like a glove? Because it's a peaceful sanctuary. Come on, sometimes you lay on the couch, you see your partner, whoever it is, you don't want to interrupt them.
Right.
Because it's a different type of sleep and a different type of rest comparison from bedroom to couch. Now, when you get off the couch and go into the bedroom, and if you're blessed to have a couch and a bedroom, then it takes it to a whole nother level. You appreciate the bed a little bit more. You got some of that couch rest. Can the church say amen?
Amen to that, brother. Amen. But can I add a little something more to what you just said?
Go ahead, sister Janice.
Sometimes when you fall asleep on that sofa or on that couch, the sleep is so good. It's even better than the sleep in the bed at times. Because, is the bed really for sleeping? Okay, let's just put a pin in that, all right? But let me just say, you fall asleep on that sofa, and it's such a peaceful place, and you just don't want to get up. You just don't want to get up. You just want to stay there because the sleep is real good and you deep into it. That's all I got to say about that sofa. Okay.
Boy, we're going to give Janice 5 stars this morning. She's on point. She's absolutely right. That couch sleep hit real different. You ever fell asleep on the couch, wake up at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You're like, okay, that was good.
That was good. That was good.
And there is also a different type of cuddle position for us on the couch comparison to the bedroom. Our body kind of marinates into the pillow, and it seems like the couch and ourselves become as one.
Oh man.
Put a number one in the chat room if you ever become one with your couch. Let me give myself a few number ones, Janice.
Yes, let me
And
get
why y'all think about that and why you put in your number ones, Janice? Let's go to a whole nother level on a Wake the F Up Monday.
Yes, that is the joint, man. It just does something for me. I don't know. It's just something about that mix just does something for me.
11 minutes after the hour. Welcome, Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team with this queen right here, Jen. Shout out to Tracy Ray. I want to live his life. He's more outside than I am. This man, I love when he posts on social media. Guys, if y'all not following the Godfather soul of Tracy Ray, please follow our beloved member. He is outside and living the life that he lives, and he puts up pictures and he documents what he's doing out there. He is actually one of the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team male socialites. So let's give a round of applause to the beloved Tracy Ray, who's which is so honored and pleasure. It's an honor and pleasure for me to even meet this dude, and he's coming to this chat room, and we truly appreciate you. And brother, you one of those reasons why I get up in the morning. Pause. That's weird, brother. I'm one of the reasons why I get up. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I gotta go back to some music before I think of. Let me rephrase that. Tracy Ray, I'm gonna just say God bless you. Okay. Now before we get into the morning buzz, Janice, let's just keep it going.
Shawn, we need to figure out if we could do have a day party.
Yes, we can do that. We can do that.
Outside dated, day party with some house music and yeah.
We could definitely. Matter of fact, we could definitely arrange that. So, guys, before we get into the morning buzz, I appreciate the overwhelming support of you guys. Watching Bum Rush on Tubi and watching your boy Harvey play Detective Blake. I'm on season 1, 2, and 3, multiple episodes. So I appreciate you guys for that support. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to yield my time at 14 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Please wake up to this queen right here, Janice, on a Wake the F Up Monday. What we're going to do, we're going to all sit back, get our popcorn, put your seatbelts on, and we're going to get right into the morning buzz with this queen, Janice. Janice, what's going on?
Well, first, I just want to say, speaking of putting your seatbelt on, Shawn, I just put a video up in the queue, and it's about this truck driver driving along the highway when all of a sudden, I believe a tire from an airplane hit this man's truck. Okay. And then after we, just show you this video, we want to talk about Spirit Airlines and what's going on with them. Okay. So go for it. If you can, please, if you don't mind. Por favor.
No, we got you. I'm on it. Okay. Wait. What did I do? Oh man, you was right. Oh, there you go. I'm my fault, Janice. You was on point.
Yo, now that's crazy. Okay, the driver is okay. I heard, the driver's okay. This is something that just happened yesterday, I believe it was, and now it's all over social media. Can you hear me? Okay, everybody. I hope so. But yeah,
we can.
but that driver is okay. But I just wanted to show y'all that because when I saw that, I was like, "What the heck is happening here?" But speaking of airlines,
wait.
Wait. Okay.
You heard what Janice just said? She prophesied something on this man that she shouldn't have. She said that the driver's okay. No, if Harvey was the driver, then Harvey's not okay.
That would not be okay.
Harvey's not okay.
My neck, my back, just like that. Okay.
Right, Janice. Right. It's time to get a check. I'm never driving a truck again, especially for commercial purposes. A wheel of an airplane hit the top of my roof while I was driving, minding my business on a state road.
Minding my business. Okay.
Okay. And the thing,
so
right. So we're gonna need triple workman's comp. Sir, play this the right way. There's no way that you're okay. Okay. Now let's get one of them lawyers out there. The Serpowitz, Rubensteins, and Shapiros, and or you can get Ben Crump, our legendary attorney. Sir, I don't care how old you are. You look like a very young man between 25 and 40. Now, for me to say that means I'm old as hell. But to my beloved nephew that survived that tire hitting the top of your truck while you was driving southbound on the New Jersey Turnpike, brother, while you, like Janice said, while you was on company time, now we on my time. Sue everybody. Sue the air, the sun,
yes,
the airline, who you work for. There'll be no more going to work. Don't come back to work. Take off. And now it's time to listen to what the lawyers have to say, right, and get through a lifetime check. So Janice reported this story correctly, no doubt about it. But she said one thing wrong. He's not okay. We got a family. No, that's a lifetime. That's a lifetime check, my friend. And thank God that the plane landed and nobody else got hurt.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a video to put up in reference to that, but yeah, you're right, Shawn. I guess we got us old school folks got to teach these little youngins something. Like, dude, lay down, play dead for a minute, okay? Come on.
That's right, lay down. This country is worth trillions of dollars, and businesses worth billions of dollars. They got the money to give you a little $1,500 to $3,500 a week for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and the way companies are. Shawn, the way companies are doing us these days, I say, look, try to find a way to make it. That's, I mean, it may be wrong, okay, he's not hurt or whatever, and it may be wrong, but what they're doing to us, to the regular folks, how they just milking us, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, so you're right. So you do it. Everybody, let's give Janice a round of applause. She's on point this morning. What's going on with her?
What happened?
Janice, are you okay? Did you sleep on the couch last night?
What?
And never wake up Janice from her jazz loving, gray bearded, meditating husband would never ever interrupt Janice while she's sleeping on the couch, because if he did and Janice woke up, this is what she'll be saying.
And it's not to be disrespectful to no one, but anybody can come out this courtroom today, put their hands on my camera, put their hands on me, can get this shit today. I'm telling you, I'm whooping ass today. Straight up throwing blows to anybody that put their hands on me, and that's on guard. I'm a fuck.
Girl, she cracks me up.
Shout out to my beloved nephew. I'm in the chat room for a minute. Shout out to my beloved nephew, Lee Scott, man. Thank you for your years of support, nephew, and God bless you, man. Truly appreciate you. Go ahead, Janice.
Okay, so I'm just trying to find this. Okay, I just wanted to play this real quick.
Shout out to my man Derek Lawson, man. God bless you. You know, me and Derek go way back. Derek's been listening to this show for a minute. I've known Derek since I was a young man. Derek owned a bike messenger service, and I was working for him in his bike messenger service back in the day. Then I told him one day, I can't do this no more. I'm done.
Yeah, you're done.
And he's just a good man, and God bless him. And Derek Lawson, man, we go way back, and thank God for Jesus that we are alive today. And I truly, truly appreciate you, young man, and God bless you. Always had a vision, even when you was a younger dude. Just a good dude, bro. Appreciate you. Go ahead, Jen.
All right, I'm sorry. My timing is really off. I was trying.
Hold on, wait a minute. One more. Princess Cox, no pause. Princess, what the hell will we do? I want to see the hearts in the chat room. Where the hearts at in the chat room? Hey, where the hearts at in the chat room? Hey, turn down for what? For what? For what? I want to see the hearts in the chat room. Princess, I just want to, ladies, you know I love you all in the chat room, but I want to acknowledge the men that hold down this room. Ladies, y'all dominate this show with the support, and I appreciate you. You know that. You got the driving force of these two young ladies, Janice and Miss Miko, and other women that's been in the past. But I want to just acknowledge the men, men with the men. And we have, I think, some of the most spectacular men that support this show. And I'm not saying it because you support the show. I'm just saying it because it's just what it is and it's real. And Janice, I will take you up on that offer and see if we could put together a quick day party before the summer ends. Okay, we'll do that. Maybe go up to Comedy Hall and do something. I mean, just to put something together. I don't know about a park and all that. I ain't got no permits for all that.
Well,
but maybe we can get another get together in before the before the spring, before the summer ends. I think we should do that.
Yeah.
All right, Janice. What else? What else you got, Janice? And where the hell is Sister Soldier?
She's in here. She was like one of the first in here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right.
Peace of love.
All right. And when you're talking about really, I see in the chat room, Sister Soldier says, really, Shawn. And matter of fact, Sister Soldier, she's such a troublemaker. Sister Soldier, my mother, Mama Harvey, who, by the way, Janice, this Thursday, her birthday, she'll be 94 years old.
Ooh, this Thursday.
Mama Harvey, I had a conversation with her. Did we talk? We talked briefly yesterday, but the day before, Mama Harvey wants to call the first person she wants to call other than Dara Jackson. Guess what? It's Sister Soldier.
Okay.
So, Sister Soldier, if you don't mind, can I give Mama Harvey your number? Because she was like, I want to talk to Sister Soldier.
I think that's a great idea.
I said, of course, let me ask her for sure. She wouldn't be, she wouldn't be against that. So, Sister Soldier, put a number one in the chat room if I can give Mama Harvey a number. Another one, Dwayne Staten Holmes, DJ Tall Guy. Thank you. Just want to acknowledge the men today before we get on the show, man. The men, women, y'all dominate the show, and we love you for that. But
the men hold it down too, right? They holding it down.
Guys, I asked you Friday in the chat room, and the ladies, put in the one chat room if I can give Mama Harvey a number, because all of a sudden now she just want to start calling everybody in the chat room and saying hello. And God bless Mama Harvey for that. Put in the one chat room if I could give you guys, if y'all don't mind, give your phone number to my mother. Go ahead, Janice, what you got?
Okay, well, you know what, Shawn, you mentioned birthday, right? And so I just want to just play a little quick birthday video for the birthdays that we may have missed and the birthdays to come. So I put something in the chat, not the chat, but I put it in the queue. So if you don't mind playing a little something for the birthday people,
all right.
Let's see how this works out.
Somebody in here, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Somebody in here, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Somebody in here, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Everybody move like it's your birthday. Birthday? Mama dance on your birthday. Mama don't break it down on your birthday. Birthday? 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 Birthday?
Nice, Janice. That's nice.
Thank you. Yeah, put that in myself, So I hope you all enjoy. Happy birthday to all the birthday folks out there.
Well, once again, boy, Janice really slept on that couch last night. Uh, all right,
Yeah.
let's get into the morning buzz. 25 minutes after the hour, and welcome, guys. We truly appreciate you. Know what it is.
All right, so that morning buzz goes something like this. Spirit Airlines just shut down overnight. Your flight has not been delayed. Okay, there are no technical difficulties. Okay, according to the morning buzz right now, it's lights out. There's just absolutely no service right here on Sprint Airlines. They just said, you know what? Lights out. We're done. It's over. It's a wrap. And a lot of people have been left stranded. And I'm trying to find some videos to show you guys also of some of the people who are complaining about the airlines just shutting down overnight. All of a sudden, no warning, no nothing. People showing up at the airport, and guess what? They can't get home. They can't get home right now. And then I hear other airlines are price gouging. So those folks who are trying to find alternative ways of getting home, it's going to cost them an arm and a leg, it seems, for them to get home. But anyway, that's the morning buzz. I just found out about that just a few minutes ago, so I will look into it as the show continues. Shawn, you got any information to share on that as well? Please join in and enlighten everybody about what's going on with Spirit Airlines, because we all know, what was it, last week or the week before that, where the government was talking about helping them out. But basically what the government wanted to do was just take over. They want like something like 90% or whatever of the company or something to that effect. And Spirit Airline was like, no, we ain't doing that. And then there's a whole lot of talk about government airplanes, going down, crashing or whatever. So there's a whole lot of conspiracy theorists and talk going on. So I'll do a little research and see what I can find as Shawn enlighten us in what he may know. Okay.
Are you sure you guys want me to enlighten you on anything? One more time, round of applause for Janice, Segure. God bless. And guys, before I say anything about this, just a little history. I mean, I show the men the love, and ladies, God bless. Janice Segure and I go way back. I've shared this before, but I think I just want to let you know my spirit is telling me to share it again. Before the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team, there was a show we used to have. It wasn't a morning show, but we did a show on internet radio back in the day before this podcast era. And our beloved Ray DeJean, who passed on less than a year ago, who was one of my good friends, he had a show called the Ray DeJean Show. And in this Ray DeJean Show, he had an ensemble cast of members. It was himself. It was me. I was kind of like the funny sidekick.
Shawn, did you sleep on the sofa? No, right? Shawn did not sleep on the sofa tonight last night. Shawn is like,
I wasn't this funny side chick. I was the funny like sidekick, and that's where I met Janice. I met her day one. Janice was the sort of like the reporter of the news, sort of like what she's doing now. And then we had another young lady with us, but Janice, I can't remember her name.
It started with an A. Was it like a Leah?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. It was a dark-skinned young lady. She was with us as well. And that's where that's where I met Janice. I mean, matter of fact, we had another version of the show before Janice, but I'm saying this is where I met Janice, and we used to go to a studio in Brooklyn, DTF Radio. Yeah, I mean, I might have shared this story, but I just want to get some perspective before I get into this. And that was the first time. What did they say in the chat room, Janet?
No, someone just said go Knicks, and I'm trying to figure out why. I missed the whole entire conversation.
Don't worry, we get into that. We get into that one.
Okay,
so let me write that down. Go Knicks. And at this studio, guys, that's where we met Rel Hollow. Come on, our beloved Rel. We moved to California, and Rel was the station manager. Now, remember, this is all before the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. This didn't exist, but we were working. I was doing the job. I was out there, and then out of nowhere, we put in so much work with the help of Ray DeJean and God that
Yes.
Ray DeJean, may he rest in peace, my dear friend that I miss. I really miss Ray.
Yeah.
He got us into a straight up FM radio station. Janice,
Yes.
am I making this up?
He is not making it up. You know, we came in one day and he was like, okay, I got some news. Cause we would have our little morning meeting or whatever, you know, what we're gonna do. And he told us, and we were all like, oh shit, we're going to FM dial. Okay.
And the 6 degree of separation thing, Jamie Roberts, the owner of Commie Harlem, at that time was the sales manager for the radio station.
Yes.
Janice, am I making this up?
Nope, not at all.
And we had serious promotion, and we were on Saturday mornings from 8 to 9 a.m. or 7 a.m. I can't remember the time.
I know it was early.
It was early, and we left the DTF radio for FM Glory. And this was prior to, like, because, you know, FM was short-lived. It's short-lived now. FM was dying out, but we didn't know it because at this time, here come the videos and Facebook and the podcast. It was like almost like a transitional thing was happening.
Yeah.
And Janice and I and Ray and a few others, we were in that studio in the New York City, and the tri-state area was listening to us. Janice, am I making this up?
Not at all. He is not making it up. Yep.
And we had a great, it was short-lived, but we were professionals. I do have some video. Janice, I got video and pictures of us from way back in which I will put in the group room. And that's how, and then of course, you know, we did the Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature Wake Up Team evolved after I got down with the Force MDs, and they had a radio station that they owned. And I got down with the Force MDs, and then we all broke up, and then I ventured off into the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team, and that's how that evolved. So shout out to Janice Segure, who I've known for 45,000 years.
Yes.
And Janice, I'm grateful that you're here on this show, and God bless you. All right.
Well, thank you, Shawn. Thank you.
Now, let me just say this real quick.
Go for it.
And then I'll yield back to Janice.
Okay.
Janice is right. The government could have bailed out Spirit Airlines, but the shareholders didn't want them to take total control. And why should they? The shareholders said, you know what, we're taking the money and we're running. And now that this airline is gone, it's terrible. But the government wanted to give $500 million to this airline, who, by the way, had filed bankruptcy twice. And the second time they filed bankruptcy, which was the other few months back, was because of the surge in fuel prices. For jet fuel, they can't afford the jet fuel. So they're already in debt. They're already in bankruptcy. Let's say, for example, the gas is $2 for the jet fuel. Now it's $7 and $8. They just simply can't afford it. And they can't price up. They can't raise the prices as much as they can because they tapped out with the prices so people can even purchase the ticket. Yeah. But the government spent in the last couple of months $50 billion on a war that we had, a war of choice. I don't understand that. And I feel terrible for the 17,000 people who've lost their job. I know Janice talked about this the other day. And people have always talked crap about Spirit, which we already went through, which now everybody is afraid and concerned. And Janice talked about, and I do apologize, that's not Janice's fault, it's my fault. I had video as well, and I forgot to put it in the queue. I apologize. But now people are stranded. The other airlines are price gouging, which I think is really unfortunate. I do know it's a business. And I guess when you are stranded somewhere, they have people in the terminal about to board their planes and they shut it down. There are people that can't get the refund.
No.
Janice, right, this thing is shut down. Now, here's the problem before we move on at 34 minutes after the hour, Janice. You laugh at, we joke and we laugh at Spirit Airline. I flew Spirit many a times. We already went through that. Put a number one in the chat room if you ever flew Spirit. I'm not going to bet my life on it, but I think there's a large majority of us that has. But here's the concerning part about this at 35 minutes at the hour. You laugh at Spirit. Spirit is done. The Republicans voted for, running the Congress for the moment. The megas voted for Donald Trump. Here's the scary part about this. It might be a domino effect. The smaller regional airlines, like we got an airport out here in the Lehigh Valley, and we got an airline out here called Allegiance Airline. They're a small carrier. They go from the Lehigh Valley down to North Carolina. They might go to Florida. That's it. There's a few stops. These are Frontier. All these small carriers are now going to feel the effect of these surging fuel prices. And don't get it twisted. This might be something where, and I hope this doesn't happen, that all these airlines start collapsing and going out of business.
Wait, Danielle said, I only know the Holy Spirit. I don't know what else was said in the thread, but that's funny. I just had to say that. Sorry, Shawn.
Danielle don't want to tell us. She flew on Spirit one time. I ain't mad at her.
Oh, man.
And this might be a domino effect that, don't be surprised. I hope this doesn't happen. Another airline could shut down.
Yeah.
And another one. And the country and the government is going to have to bail them out.
Yeah.
But certain people voted for this mess that we're in now, surging fuel prices and gas prices. And there might be there's an industry right now that's fractured. She's going to put in capital letters, never. Put a number one in the chat room if you flew Spirit. She's talking about never. I'm going to tell you one thing to the Queen, Danielle, you better pray that they get another Spirit out there, because if people start paying these higher prices, Janet, to fly, whether if it's Delta, American, they're going to bang these prices up. So if your little trip to Atlanta is $200, they might bang that thing up to $350. Yeah. Because Spirit is not here anymore. Danielle's talking about never, but guess what? Spirit was one of those airlines that kept the prices low because the big airlines knew that Spirit was taking a market share. They were taking a market share of the customers because their prices were a little low. I mean, I know they paid $16,000 for the bag. The flight is $3, but the bag is $17,000. I get that part. But don't get it twisted. Spirit is gone, and this is serious because there's no cheap or inexpensive airline anymore. Nope. That kept the big airlines in check.
Right.
Now the big airlines might go, you know what, man, we charging $300. They're going to pay. Now, you know what, we charging $400. And next thing you know, people can't travel.
Right.
I tell you. Or you could do like Janice, get in her little Crown Victoria station wagon, her 82 Crown Victoria with the carburetor and no airbag, and drive your punk ass to Denver, Colorado. Okay. But how can you do that? Because the gas prices are going to be $12.
Right.
I yield my time.
Right. You know what? They got us, they got us in between a rock and a hard place, but I think I was on to something and I didn't even realize it, just figuring out how to navigate and drive and just, get into that frame of mind where, okay, we're going to go all the way down to Florida, in this vehicle. And how we're going to do it. Okay. Can I keep straight, or do I just keep going, or do I stop? And so I stopped, when I got to Atlanta, and just took a moment and got up the next day and continued. Well, the first time I did it, I stopped at my cousin's in South Carolina. And then that's the second time I did it, it's like, okay, let me just stop in Atlanta and just go from there. So, yeah, I'm on to something.
Hey, Janice, before you get into the story, when Danielle Williams is in the airport terminal, and she walks by the Sprint gate, this is what she's saying.
I can't help it that I'm custom made. I can't help it that I look good, smell good, can't dance all night long. I can't help it.
Okay. But I put something up in the queue, Shawn, just a little, I don't know, somebody talking about one of the officials talking about the whole Spirit Airlines. I'm not sure who he is. I just found it and what have you. But I also want to say that United, Delta, JetBlue, they did step in to rescue, some of the folks by offering tickets for $199 to $299 to just help the stranded travelers. So that's a good thing. All right. So they even dropped, it says here, JetBlue even dropped to $99 emergency fares in some markets. But again, I just put in the queue a video of one of the officials talking about the shutdown. It's real quick, just a few seconds long, if you want to share that with the listeners as well.
All right.
If you have a flight scheduled with Spirit Airlines, don't show up at the airport. There will be no one here to assist you. What Spirit Airlines is now going to do is go through an orderly liquidation process. We'll see how that develops over the course of the next.
Okay, so sorry, I cut it off a little too short, but yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, so guys, if you're flying this year, good luck. Go ahead. What they say? And another thing, come on, guys, just think about it real quick before we move on. 41 minutes after the hour. The traffic controllers, they weren't. I mean, there's shortage of traffic controllers, right? Near misses in the air with the flights. The TSA workers just went back to work a month ago. Everybody's stressed out, and now airline carriers are going out of business. This FAA, the Federal Navigational Administration, well, everybody's dropping the ball here.
Yeah.
It's like I'm concerned now if I have to go fly. Go ahead, Jan.
Well, I also want to add that maybe last month sometime, a lot of the airlines were talking about cutting back on their schedules. And of course we know that they added more money to your luggage and what have you. So if they're cutting back on schedule, they're trying to reduce the use of fuel so that they can hang in there, so that they do not, have to shut down and close business. But this is where we are right now, I guess. They hang on, everybody, and see what happens. Get your car tuned up. We may have to start taking Greyhound buses again.
Hey Janice, Princess put in the chat room. I thought it was funny. He said, "I drove to Florida back in '96. Never again." Absolutely right. Never. Yeah. I did that before too. Never again.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think it's just a mindset. You have something that you have to do that you do not want to do, but you absolutely must do that. Then you just got to set it in your mind. Like D-Train said, set it in your mind. Okay. Reach for it. Say to yourself, but you know what? You could do it. And that's what I kept on saying to myself. Okay, I could do it, and I think the roughest part was coming back. It's like, oh man, now I got to drive all the way back. That was the part that got me. So when I drove back, I just stopped in Virginia and I just chilled with my daughter for a minute, she got the room ready for me and what have you. And we just slept there. My youngest daughter and I, we just slept there, but we did it, and I'm planning to do it again. I'm just not sure when, because it's so freaking hot. When you reach a certain point and you're on that highway and you're driving and that sun is beaming down on you, it is so freaking hot. You can't just chill with your window down. You got to put the air conditioner on, and you put that air conditioner on, you are sucking up more gas. Now I have to stop one more extra time to get gas because I have to use the air conditioner because it is hot as a mother out there. And like I said, riding down the highway with the window rolled down, all you're getting is hot air in the vehicle. So I don't know if I'm going to do it. I need to do it like right now, Shawn. I've been talking about it for a minute since the beginning of this year. Okay, I got to drive back. So I don't know. I'll do it again. I'll do that again before I get on the airplane in any day. Okay.
No doubt
about that. Yeah.
What else you got, Janice?
Well, I want to talk about David Anthony Burke, which is something that we spoke about last year, back in September 2025. I brought up this topic when it first came out, where the car, his Tesla, was impounded. So the story goes like this. Back in September 2025, neighbors in the neighborhood in California were complaining about a car. They were saying that the car had been abandoned and it had tickets on it. And so they called the police and they had the car impounded. So the police took the car, they impounded the car. And sometime later, not too much longer, but sometime later, there was such a stench coming from the car, they had to pop the trunk and find out what's going on in the trunk of the car. And they found the body of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Rodriguez. Okay, so forgive me, I'm not reading any notes. I'm just going from memory from what I knew back then. But they found her body, and at the time that they found her body dismembered, they did reach out to David Anthony Burke, because the Tesla was registered to him, and he was on tour at the time. And they spoke to him about it, and he acted like he knew nothing about it. But a lot of people were speculating that he had a whole lot to do with it. Now, I want to just find my notes on it. So Shawn, maybe you could pick up and talk while I find my notes, because I want to just talk about, her, what do you call it? The death certificate, how they found her body was dismembered. Like, for instance, this is going to get a little graphic. Okay. But, maggots had been just, eating away at her face for so long that part of her head was just the skull, was just the actual skull. There was just no flesh or anything there. They say that her eyes were missing. Her freaking eyes were missing. They said that her pinky finger and her ring finger was missing off of her left hand. They said that her legs from her thighs on were chopped off. They also said that this man, who, by the way, is about 21 years old, okay? They said that he ordered from Amazon body bags, chainsaws, like he purchased these things to try and get rid of her body. Again, this brother is about 21 years old. What is going on? Where you're doing so well in life, so it seems, that you have to go and you screw up. It's just like the woman who just the Instagram what was her name? Oh God. Man. The glam chick who just passed away, Claudia Glam, who was injured by someone with a vehicle. But anyway, Shawn, I'm going on and on and on about this. Okay.
Don't worry about it. No, I get it. Yeah, I appreciate you. Welcome to the Shoney Plus Enough, where you get your morning started right. I feel good this morning. Janice, how you feel?
I'm feeling good.
I don't know what's more disturbing, this young lady unfortunately being found in the trunk with your gory details about, her being in the trunk, or D-Lo Mathis driving from Arkansas to New Orleans from North Carolina. I don't know which one is worse. What is this airline you guys are talking about in the chat room? A Velo? Am I saying that right, Jan? What is that?
A what?
Is a Vela, a Velo, a Vile, a VO? What airline is this? Am I pronouncing this right? It says another cheap airline.
I don't know. I'll look it up.
Guys, stay away from the cheap airlines right now. There's no fuel. I gotta fly in a few weeks, and I'm scared. They might run out of fuel while we in the air. A Velo. Look that up real quick. Now, back to the David thing. This is a tragedy, of course. This is like what he did to this woman. I believe he did it, because why? Who else would do this to this? And not even a woman. This is a teenager, 14 years old, 15 years old. And this man committed premeditated murder. He chopped her up. This man did this. You're trying to blame it on somebody else. It was my car, but I didn't have the car. No, you chopped her up, you took her to the airport, you left her there, and you went on with your life. You are evil, David. And then you're going to go on tour. And she said she was going to expose you, which unfortunately that got her killed. She was going to expose him for what he did to other teenagers, because he was messing around with other chicks. And that might not have been a good decision for her to do, but it still doesn't give him the right to kill and murder her, because she said she would threaten his career.
Yeah.
Which is harsh words. I get that, but she still doesn't deserve to get brutally murdered like that. And then here go all your dumbasses again. You go make a fake account. You ordering things online. You picking stuff up, chainsaws and all. Like, what are you doing? You're not supposed to do it that way. If you're going to do things that you're supposed to go to like a garage sale.
Shawn, are you planning something? Shawn, go for no. I'm sorry.
I can't afford to kill nobody. It seemed like it costs a lot of money.
It's too expensive.
It costs about $3,500 to $5,000 to kill somebody. I'm spending money on something else.
Oh God.
But if you're going to do that, you can't go online. You got to go to the garage sale. You got to have somebody get out the car and go, yo, get that knife over there. Get that old school, with knives and all the stuff that he bought. Like, you got to do it that way. You can't go into Home Depot, bro, or order online stuff and get it delivered. Are you out of your mind? David, the singer, I'm a death penalty guy. I mean, I know a lot of y'all are not. Harvey's an eye for an eye kind of a guy. And if this evidence is overwhelmingly proven that he's done this, let's cook his ass. Pause. And guys, and these people who kill people, boy, you guys are very lazy.
How?
You can't go online and order stuff like you're ordering a meal or whatever. You can't do that. You literally gotta disguise yourself, put on a different face, walk to all these yard sales, get all the equipment that you need, and then commit to handling your business. How you gonna handle in your business when you're clicking online with 24-hour delivery?
Oh God.
And to this man who David, sir, this is, to me, is qualifies for death penalty, and again, I know it's a sensitive topic, but I am for the death penalty. Put a number 1 chat room if you put a death penalty, or put a number 2 if you want them to stay in jail for the rest of their life. And when I say death penalty, I'm talking about the person overwhelmingly commits the crime. Like, they know that they did it. Like, they know it was him. Like, they got him on camera. The blood is on his shirt. Like that kind of conviction.
Yeah.
If it's anything else with doubt, no, have him in jail for the rest of his life. But if the guy got the bloody mask on and is dripping with all the DNA all over the place, let's give him the death penalty. All right, Janice, 2 minutes after that.
Well, you know what I say? I'm not for the death penalty, but I think that it would be a great idea if they were left in prison for the rest of their lives with the idea that any day now they're gonna die. Somebody's gonna come and get them, snatch them up, and take them to the room. Because they have the death penalty, and it's like, okay, it's today. Like, threaten them every single day with the fact that they're gonna have to march to that room and die. To me, that's worse than actually being, murdered, killed. Every day you have to live with this. That's another form of hell right there. And then when you actually do die from old age or whatever it is, you're gonna live your life.
And guys, welcome to the show. LaShawn Oliver, sis, I love you to death. LaShawn Haynes Jones, you already know. I think I'm known LaShawn Haynes Jones the longest in this chat room, and God bless you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm a death penalty guy. If you're not, I do respect that. And not only am I a death penalty guy, if they find that he's done this, I think that he should suffer the way that he did her. Put his ass in the trunk.
It's gonna be over with. I think he just
Janice, put him in the trunk, get the maggots back, say we got more work. We got more work.
Right, get beat up every day. Yes, soldier.
Janice. Janice, get the maggots. Say, listen, we got another one for you. And the same fiery death that you did to this young lady. You don't deserve. Obviously, you don't deserve to be in society. If you're doing this, you don't deserve.
No, you
But
don't.
and what about the girl's parents and her family? And you just didn't care about none of that.
Right. And her
You didn't
parents,
care. Excuse
go
me?
ahead. Her parents said that they're not going to hold any type of public, comments about what happened because they have bills to be paid and they have jobs to go to. Like they can't sit around and hold on to this. They have to move forward and try to get
Yes.
past whatever. Reliving the story is not helpful to them. But go ahead.
And on top of that, not only the death penalty, I say this. I mean, I don't know if I'm going too far, but this is how I feel about it. Find out how much he's worth real quick, Jazz, before we get out of here. Whatever he's worth, whatever money he's had right now, let's say he got $100 in the bank. Let's just say $100, right? Give the $100, all of it. I mean, the state take their taxes, feds, and all that. And let's say $65 left. Give it all to the family for wrongful death. Sue him for that as well. So whatever he got froze up in that bank account now, because they freeze up all your accounts and all of that, whatever future money he makes from like records or songs, whatever he's doing, all those streamings and everything that he gets, any check that comes to him should go to the family. Now, I mean, I know that's touchy where, this man has murdered your child and now you're getting monthly checks for that. But no, so be it. He should be put to death and all his money should go to the family. That's how extreme I am with this. And I think that should be done. This was a 14-year-old teenager.
Yeah. And let me interrupt and say, according to the records, allegedly, they started dating when she was 11. Okay. Wow. Yeah, when she was 11. So that's how far their relationship goes, but he is in prison waiting, not waiting trial. He's waiting to find out if they're, if they can go have a full trial with this. And so that's all supposed to take place on May 29th, but the prosecutors say that they have enough information on him where they can prosecute him. Over 40,000, I think it was 40,000 bytes of information, conversations, email, text messages or whatever with him. But anyway, that's that.
Hold on a second. Sister Soldier, I stand corrected. Jesus Christ. You and Sister Soldier on point today. My God. Okay, it's not wrongful death. I stand corrected. Okay, Sister Soldier, God bless you. My God, I can't wait to give your number to my mother so my mother could call you 40 times a day. Okay, I stand corrected. Not
40 times a day.
Yeah, she will. Yeah, my mother gonna do it. She's gonna do it. She's gonna call Sister
Soldier. My mother is a
times
talker, and she carries a very good conversation, though. Let me just say, add that to the thing. Your mother's a talker, and she carries a very good conversation. So you won't be bored talking to Mama Harvey. Let me just say. You won't be.
Yeah. So, Sister Soldier, get wax them ears because she's going to be calling 40 times a day. I stand corrected. I don't care what term you put it in. Sister Soldier just corrected me. I get it. Whatever monies he has, how much is he worth, Janice?
Oh, between $2 to $3 million.
Okay, $2 to $3 million. Just let's say it's just $1 million. Give the $1 million to the family. Okay, what they saying there?
Sister Soldier said she could call me as much as she wanted. It would be my pleasure.
Let me call my mother real quick. I don't know if she's up. Let me see.
Well, Sean,
what else you got, Janice?
I gotta, bow out. I gotta go. I got another meeting that I got to attend, right away, and I'm late for.
Okay, guys, hold on. Let's. Guys, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team with this queen. We'll be back in a few days. Remember, Mama Harvey's birthday is this Thursday, so we have a big birthday party for her. We're gonna play some music. Janice, last words, please.
Peace and love, everybody. I hope you all have a lovely day, which is what I plan to do. So,
All right, we out.